Welcome to the Sailing Center. I'm Paul Coward. Today we're going to St. Martin in the Virgin Islands to participate in the Heineken Regatta. This is a great big boat event. People come from all over the world. Some people bring their boats, some people charter boats, and some of the boats are local. It's lots of racing and lots of partying. It's great fun. Let's watch. St. Martin is the smallest island in the world ever to have been partitioned between two different countries. It's been shared by the French and the Dutch for almost 350 years. It's difficult to tell when you cross back and forth between the two countries because there's no customs or borders of any kind. Each side is distinctive, however. The French has the secluded beaches, luxury resorts, and some fantastic restaurants. The capital of the French side is Marigot. Here you may find shops, some with the latest fashions from France. Lots of cafes and bistros. There's a very relaxed yet cosmopolitan and European flavor to be enjoyed. The Dutch side, on the other hand, caters to the cruise boats and has a very active commercial district. Philipsburg, the capital, is a bustling town. It seems to be somewhat more laid back, but still developed. It's considered to be part of the Netherlands Antilles and has a very different, but equally pleasant feel. The islands were first seen by Europeans by Christopher Columbus on his second voyage in 1493. Although he never came ashore, he sighted the islands on the day of the Feast of St. Martin, which is how it got its name. There are legends about how the island became divided where it did. They all seem to revolve around wine and gin. But the real story seems to be that the French had a bigger navy, and they therefore got a slightly bigger part of the island. We've been invited to St. Martin by our friend Scott Curtis to participate in the Heineken race. The regatta attracts sailors from all over the world. The regatta is hosted by the St. Martin.
I'm keeping my distance from Pirate.
Over 250 boats descend to race and party for 5 days. Many of the boats are brought here from all over the world just for this regatta. Some of the boats are chartered, and some, like us, are local.
Hey boys, what are we watching?
Watching 7 a.m. bridge for Heineken Regatta Day 1 in St. Martin.
Through the bridge.
We have a small boat but big ambitions. Our boat is a 24-footer owned by Scott and sponsored by the American Medical College, where Scott is a student. Just leaving the harbor and weaving our way through all the moored boats is a spectacular event. I can't imagine the dollar value on the sailboats in the harbor. Some of the spectator boats aren't so bad either. Many have toys. The regatta is a 3-day event. Many boats have different crew for each day. Our boat is staffed with friends and doctors of the future from the medical school.
Television series about sailing. So if any of you guys are like in the witness protection program or something, you know, let me know. I'll put the little blue dot over your face.
We're sailing in the open class. It's sort of a conglomeration of all the boats that don't fit in with the other 9 more specific classes. We're sailing against a 65-foot Swan, a Catamaran, a 12-meter, and a host of other newer, faster boats. But we race on a handicap system, so our time is adjusted to make things more even. Our course is approximately 15 miles long, halfway around the island, and different each day. It can be intimidating with all these big boats going fast in different directions. But we got off to a good start.
We were first across the starting line.
I guess not, yeah. I guess not. We get these random
The bigger boats pass us, but we're working for our own best time. Plus, it gives us a great view of the fleet. At least that's our excuse.
So, gents, are we having fun?
Oh yeah, great time.
So you say this is medical school, eh?
Working hard, studying hard.
All right.
Everybody's bipolar.
Here's the play part.
Top start of the day. How about that?
Here's your doctors of the future. All right. If you see a big wave gonna splash me, tell me to duck. Can we head up anymore? Let's work dropping down with these guys.
Once the racing is done, the parties begin. Through some miracle of the handicap system, we came in first on the last race, which places us in a tie for first for the regatta in the open division.
Number one. We beat him by just a minute today.
The tiebreaker put us in second place behind the 12-meter Columbia. We are thrilled. As the night begins to fall, the party begins to really crank up. There was a party in a different town every night. The final night was the awards ceremony and the big party in Phillipsburg. The music starts and the rhythm-impaired form lines. While we await for the trophy presentations.
This is a regatta for all sorts of boats, and the tall ships are the one end of the spectrum, and a very special end.
There's 10 classes of boats, all getting their moment on stage.
This goes to the boat CDA, CDA, from Alphen on the Rijn. Just to tell you guys, CDA is a political party in Holland. Where are our political parties? Participating in the event of making the St. Martin Heineken Regatta another successful event, as it always is. The number one in the Caribbean.
We await our turn.
Second position in the open class goes to Blue Spirits. Blue Spirits. Watch the roll. This is Martin Regatta. These are all medical students, I think. So the first position today.
Our moment of glory.
Thank you.
A fantastic weekend comes to a close, and we begin our plans for next year.